What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're picking up a part for this Daytona build. Semi-key, semi also not on my rendering because it wasn't on the truck to start. Yeah, but between doing my rendering and now I decided that, you know what, I wanted to do it for a while, and today we're just gonna knock it out. It's some part you could not order on my truck just with the low volume color like that. You couldn't get them, so we're gonna pick them up today. Yeah, you know how last night I was driving and it was like 50 degrees outside and raining. Yeah, snowing again. So if you Ohio is a pretty interesting state, how the weather can be all 4 seasons in the same week. Oh my God. That's good. But yeah guys, look, she's in snow. Doing something to this truck today. If you can guess right now, that'd be awesome. But we're doing something, slash we're picking up the parts to do something to this truck, to something we couldn't get from factory. But we're gonna put it on. We're gonna be taking Ben's Jeep out to Coghlan to pick up these parts. He's getting a free oil change. I think he gets 2 a year. With somehow he bought the JL and they give those out. I just got a coupon too for a free oil change. I'm tempted to use it, but there's like an upcharge for synthetic, so I'm like, I'll ask when I get there, but definitely gonna use synthetic the whole life of that truck. For my Q&A, I have so many comments. I'll see if I can put them all at the end of this. I've got so many questions, so I'll see if I can put them at the end of this video. If not, it will be its own separate video. I'm that kind of guy that wants to answer everyone's questions, so I'm gonna run through it. Your question will be featured, but there's a good amount. Over 1,000 people have seen it. I don't know how many questions there are. There's well over 100, so I kind of want to answer them all, but it might be its own dedicated video. I guess you'll find out by the end of this video, and I'll tell you for sure. If not, it's gonna be in this video or its own video, but it'll be a great one. There's a lot of good comments. There's a lot of good questions. I read through them already, and you guys are really not gonna want to miss that one. To the homeland. Good old Coghlan Chrysler. Here we go, we got a Laramie long box at Coghlan here. 3500 two-tone. I do like this two-tone. But want to see what's awesome? First of all, it's got the tan interior. Oh, Laramie manual. Oh man. So different. I forget how it felt with the stock clutch. Oh, perfect. Let's fire her up. 6,000 miles, guys. If you're looking for one, I don't know the price on this guy. May or may not be dead battery here.
Oh, you kill it.
Yeah, dead battery.
Ooh, with the tan interior.
I know, that's what I said.
Tan and brown.
I know, I was wondering why the grid heater shut off so fast.
Uh-oh, you're rolling.
Oh. Oh. I realized they parked it in gear, but not the parking brake.
I actually kind of like this interior.
Oh, this is nice. And look at different than mine. Heated and cooled. Oh, heated wheel. This is nice. Oh, this leather is decent too. It is cold. I know I never liked leather, but wow. Laramie manual, guys. This is awesome. The clutch, oh my gosh, it's so light. Oh, this is so different. Man, this is beautiful. Beautiful truck. If someone's looking for it, Laramie, long box. Oh, this is beautiful. Stock, honestly, if I would totally rock the long bed. Oh, this is awesome. This is so weird, feeling a stock trans again. With the stock clutch and the stock fluid. Oh, that is beyond weird. I'm so not used to it. Wow, that's awesome. Me, yeah. Oh, the stock mats, brown carpet. This is a beautiful, actually, spec on this. Oh, Laramie's got the lights under the seats. Oh, this is super nice. Oh, man. The manual is really what gets me, guys. This is awesome. This guy's an interesting spec that just sold. It's got the color match grille, but chrome bumpers, 2500. And the long bed, which is awesome. More than likely the next build. That would be awesome. I can't wait for that. Used Hellcat over here. It's got like 4,000 miles on it, red Brembos on it. This one, this is probably my favorite color. When I order my Hellcat, it's more than likely going to be purple. Oh shoot, 6-speed. It's black though, I can't do that. But guys, seriously, if you're looking for a manual Cummins, that Laramie is, you know, spot on. Oh, it's beautiful, and it's a long bed too. That'd be an awesome build for somebody if you're just trying to build a truck, moreover than actually use it to like haul horse trailers and stuff. If you're trying to build a truck, that is an awesome platform right there. There she is, a large stock. This 19 Hellcat here, this thing looks sharp. The new grille, all of that. Oh, they lock it in the showroom? What is this? I know. This one isn't. Little manual scat here. Oh, this interior just smells like new car. Oh, but this looks awesome. The blue, the back, the new spoiler, the 19 just looks sharp. This blue is actually an awesome color as well. Especially in the light, you should see this thing shine. Wide body Hellcat here. Manual, go Mango. Oh, matching orange calipers, full blacktop package, hood, roof, and trunk.
I don't know how heavy I think these things could be, but they're relatively light.
Ah, that's good, that's good. Here, we could probably honestly stick it right in the trunk here.
I just want to pick them up on it. These things might be heavy. I picked them up on it. This is like 10 pounds.
I know, that's awesome. Let's see, I'll probably have to fold this down. Heck yeah, oh yeah, I'll fit right.
Matching windshield scraper.
I know. I got.
My mother-in-law got me one.
Yeah, my mom got me and Ben each one of these. Here, let me move this. So we both have matching for the green. Perfect. Perfect.
Does anybody know what these are yet, Ryan?
Well, kind of. Some people guessed. But
Some people got it.
I'll get this red dash in person.
oh yeah. Take. It looks so much better. Oh, where's this up again? Yeah, but no, it looks so much. It looks so much better.
I haven't seen it in person since you've done it.
Which is another thing that's like, why can't you order from the factory? Like, if you want to do it, you want to do it. Oh yeah.
I've seen pictures and stuff of it. I just haven't seen it in person.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures of your lap.
Oh, the hardtop box, yeah.
I like how that matches.
Take a look at this Demon, guys. This is Carlisle Racing's Demon. They blew up the rear end in it, completely stock actually. So they're getting that warranted, but oh, look at this. Spec'd with the black leather, no passenger or back seat. Purely for racing. Alright guys, look right there. Some of you know and probably can guess what's in this size box already. When we get home, I will open them up and I will show you, but it fits right in the back of the Jeep, so I'm excited about that. Ran me about $426 after tax, so not bad at all for that. And you guys, oh, I'm excited. I'm gonna get those, I'll just show you when I'm home before yeah. I got a lot of information too, more than you guys are aware of. More than you guys are aware of now, but it's good information for the future. Some of the some information that I got, I will also is kind of a part of the Q&A. You guys will see that as well in there. Oh, lots of things coming. Lots and lots of things coming. Get excited. All right, guys, we're back home. Oh, I'm so excited about this. If you want a little teaser beforehand, here is your part number if you want to pause the video and search for some reason of what I ordered. But I also have a lot of papers in here because I got a lot of quotes on other things too while I was at the dealership. Some of them were cars and some of them were other parts, so that'll be exciting. Now, as part of the Q&A, I've already read some of the questions, and some of them do involve this. So when those come, I'll obviously point that out. But some of you are going to be like, "What? $400 for that?" And I'm going to be like, "Yeah, that's kind of how much stuff runs." And these are OEM, perfect fit, and straight off, you know, straight off the factory, what they would put on a truck that was optioned with this. That's right, guys, the OEM flares. So guys, some of you may have guessed it already. Some of you have guessed it already. You're like, "Oh, well, are you doing flares on the truck?" Yes, the answer is I am. The answer is I'm doing the OEM flares. I don't, with the low volume colors, you cannot get flares. There's some certain ordering systems that I don't understand why, but you can't get the flares with the low volume colors, which kind of sucks. But what $400 can get you is the factory flares. That's honestly how they attach. They attach with factory hardware here, and then a big old thing of 3M that'll stick to your paint. Now, usually I'm not a fan of flares, but the factory flares look awesome on these trucks. They look sharp. They look exactly, you know, exactly the way I want. I think they're really gonna make the truck look awesome. They're just gonna make them look so awesome. I don't even think this needs to be sanded. I think honestly it's ready just to be primed and painted. So that'll be awesome, exciting. There's not even a lot of work that'll go into this. But I may even prime them and get them wet sanded prior painting them. I'm not gonna be able to paint them for a couple of days. I got family coming to town, but I might be able to prime them tomorrow and either paint them Sunday or Monday. It's gonna look awesome. They're just gonna look, they're just gonna look sweet. I can't wait. Obviously, like I said, I got all 4 in here. Down here, let's see what this is. This is probably instructions for them. And in fact, they are. Oh, what is this? Some other goodies in this box. Oh, I guess we get new screws? Huh, yeah, there's a whole package of screws in here. Interesting, maybe we get new screws. These are gonna look awesome. All right guys, so I hope you guys think that those flares are gonna look pretty sick. I hope you think those flares are gonna look awesome on that truck. I've wanted those for a while, and that will honestly complete the sport appearance package for a low volume color truck that you cannot order from Ram. So that'll complete that, and I think it'll bring the whole truck together and obviously give me a little bit of protection with the wider wheels that I'm going with. I haven't edited the video yet, but I think that the amount of stuff I filmed, the Q&A will fit in this. This video might get extremely long. Let me try and there we go. I think this video might get really long. However, I want to answer all your guys' questions, and I'm going to run through them. I've got so many pages of them, so I'm going to try to run through them rather quick, but at the same time I want to answer almost all of them and give you guys the best answers that I can. So I got a lot of questions, and I'm actually surprised. The only like messed up question I got was from my own girlfriend, and cannot put that in this video because I'll probably get demonetized, so we're not going to do that. But I'm going to run through these fast and try to give you guys the best answers that I can. Rosine24V, what lift does the Hulk have? Zone Off-Road Products 6.5-inch lift is probably one of the best lifts you could go with for these trucks. Sister brand of BDS, the truck ride's awesome, especially with the Fox shocks. Duck and Daddy, once you build your truck to the Purple People Eater, are you gonna plan on selling the old lift? Yes, I think my buddy might pick it up. If not, I will definitely offer it to one of you guys. Andy, do you think your truck can outrun a stock LB7? Definitely not. I mean, it might. I don't know. The stick makes it really hard to race, so it's just that's just a pretty much go fun truck, not go fast. YBN, I believe I met you at Quaker Steak and Lube a long time ago, last year at one of the meets. So what's up, man? What do you want to see from other people that are really getting into building trucks? I want to see more different. I want to see different things. I want you to get out of your comfort zone, build things that you think would look awesome / is just different. Like I said, green truck, different. Just be different. Don't do the same things as everything else. Don't do the same things as everybody else. How many miles did your truck have when you bought it, Albert? Technically, it had 0. But consider it was a dealer trade because I wanted it and it was in Indiana, and instead of me driving out there, they sent a driver and just brought it here to Coghlan in Marysville, which I went to today. I had about 300 miles on it. How much is the whole 6.7 Lime build going to cost? A lot. It is a lot. If you look up 26x14 wheels and the max altitude lift, you can guess the price. Are you going to host any LWZ5? Are you going to host any Central Ohio truck meets? Yes, in the spring, once my truck is done, I'm going to put a lot out there. Come out, come hang out, we'll have a good time. CL Bowers, I was actually looking at your page the other day. Really appreciate your videos. They have been such a big help with my 6.7 Cummins. That's exactly my goal with all this. That was my plan the whole time. So that's my point. That's my whole purpose of this YouTube channel, is to help people and show other people process of builds and stuff like that. Tyler, what do you do for a living besides YouTube? Put lift kits on. That's what I do. Aftermarket things. Diesel Clout, your dream diesel build to go with the current one. Honestly, probably a 19 Ram. I don't know. I just that's probably what I would go with. Oh, you end up selling your 20-inch light bar, probably 4x4 funny. I will probably sell that once I change my bumpers, but I gotta make sure I'm changing my bumpers first. Yellow Jeep Man, are you gonna buy a Hellcat after your Daytona build is done? Let's just say there's some important numbers on the back of this. MacWizzy50, how long did it take you to save up for your truck? About 1.5 years. When I first wanted it, it wasn't last March, it was the prior March. I actually went to a dealership. I was going to buy a white Bighorn. Definitely not as specced out as this truck, but 68 automatic, and at that time I only had like 8,000. I was going to put it down just to get the, buy my dream truck, and the loan rate they wanted to give me and my monthly payment would have been outrageous. So I walked away from the dealership that day, did not get it, and saved up for another year, and ended up with this truck. What type of oil do you use? I haven't done an oil change yet, but I will. But when I do, I'm going to use synthetic. Probably I use Rotella in my 5.9, so we'll see. Caleb, why did I choose a green truck? Just to be different. Lime green is one of my favorite colors. I went to the dealership to buy a white one, like I said, if you don't know the story already. And I knew the green one was out there, and they said, no, we can get that for you if that's what you want. And that's what we ended up going with. What made you, Jacob, what made you love doing what you do with your vehicles? I just like customizing them. I like making a stock vehicle my own, different than anybody else out there. Isaac, if you had to change the color of your truck, what would you change it to? The New Holland Blue, 100%. D brand, cool things to do with an 02 Ram 1500, jack that thing up. ATK, would you buy a 12 valve? No doubt, I would. Austin, would you ever sell that? I actually was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, if I buy a 19 or I buy another truck or whatever, do I sell it? Probably not. I kind of want to keep that one for a long time, so we'll see. I'm definitely not selling it anytime soon. Cole, are you going to do any fan meetups in Columbus? Yes, like I said, springtime. Springtime, stay tuned for that. Caleb, do you ever clean your tires? If so, what do you use? Problem is, clean my tires, I mean, I'll power wash the truck and the tires off. I won't do, I usually don't put any product on the tires because it slings off. The only thing that doesn't sling off is Pledge, like my old YouTube video that's got like 2 million views. That's the only thing that doesn't sling off the tires, and if you put any tire shine on it, it just ends up all over your paint, and it's a mess. Madison, what made you want to get into diesel, and what made you decide to go with Cummins? Well, I used to have a gas heavy duty truck, and the thing was a gas hog and was a turd. It was so slow, had no get up, no nothing, especially pulling skid steers and trailers like that. I couldn't do it anymore, and I actually ended up totaling that truck, and I went with the diesel after that. And I picked a Cummins because, one, I mean, I was young at the time, doing my landscaping company, 16, and I love the sound of the Cummins. That's why I went with it, and then I started to learn that it's the simplest engine to work on too, so a lot of things. How much more are you planning to do under the hood? Maybe turbo, obviously, intercooler, boost tubes, intake horn, some other stuff. Like I said, I don't know about second gen swap yet. Can you do a 40-inch light bar installation on your truck? No, because I do not want to lose my tow hooks there. I'll also do an 80 versus 300 light bar video review. I might actually take you up on that. Jake, do you ever see yourself selling your Ram to start a new build? I would probably just start a new build before I sold that. I'm gonna have a lot of, as you guys see this channel goes on, I'll have a lot of work time, I mean a lot of effort and a lot of, I guess, blood, sweat, and tears, as people are gonna say, in that truck. You'll see me wrenching on that lift, putting it all on, stuff like that. So you'll see the amount of work and dedication that goes into this Daytona build. Favorite thing about owning a Cummins? I guess I mean, I don't know. There's a lot to like about owning a Cummins. One thing, obviously, the sound. Two, just power, and it just, I don't know. To me, it just, everything just feels right. Titan 97 games. Do you think the 4th gens will come down in price? Probably. When the 5th gens are released, you might see a little bit of shift in the 4th gen prices. Truth or nothing, what type of education did you get after high school, trade school, or normal college? I went to normal college for 2 years and then just dropped out. It wasn't for me. Anderson, what was your first truck ever? Was a gas F250, which was the truck that I totaled and decided gas trucks are not for me. What are your thoughts on Rough Country since you made a video dissing them? They're just a lift kit company to get you lifted for less. Obviously, there's bigger and better lift kits out there. They're there to be first to market and get you lifted as soon as possible and for the lowest price. Obviously, they make other companies make better kits out there, but I mean, to each his own. It's just kind of what you want to put on your truck. I have an 08 Cummins. I'm wanting to convert it to 6-speed. Do you think I should? Probably. I mean, it's a fun time. I love the 6-speed in that truck. Omar, are you ever gonna build a 4th gen Ram 1500? Possibly. It might either be a 1500 or 2500, another one. You'll see what I'm gonna do with that truck. Ben, how much is the total cost of the build on your truck? Currently, the lift, wheels, and tires, and like the light bar and stuff, tailgate bar, I mean, wheels are about 500 bucks a piece, tires are about 500 bucks a piece, lift is 1400 bucks, and the shocks are 1,000. So I mean, you have 24, and so it's about, I mean, you're probably about 65 to 7, somewhere in there right now. Lime green bed liner. I thought about that, but it'll just get too scratched up. I've seen like Brino liners and bullet liners and stuff. They'll do colored bed liners. Any advice for your YouTube channel? Just do it, man. Be you. Make videos on what you want to make videos on. Don't listen to anybody else. Like I said, every video you post is not for everybody. So 3,000 people could watch this one and 30,000 people could watch the next one, but every video is not for everybody. But the 3,000 people that watched that other video probably got more out of it than the 30,000 people who watched your other video. So just remember that. Thoughts on airbags in the future or full coilover packages? Yes, my new lift coming in is coilover conversion, all 4 corners. Ever thought of moving down south? Don't put salt on the roads in Bama. Yes, it would be awesome to have like warm weather all year long. Do you run Centane in your fuel? Will your new lift be adjustable? Centane, I haven't used any boosters in this truck yet. Will your new lift be adjustable? Yes, it will be. There should be a 2-inch adjustment on the lift. Recommend lifting truck at home in a garage? Yes. That's how I lifted my first 2 trucks. Literally driveway, jack stands, bunch of sockets, air impact, and a compressor. And I did my F250 with front leaf springs, and I did my 06 Cummins in the driveway as well. Remember, you're gonna need a lot of PB blast, torches, seafoam, deep creep, and sawzalls, drill bits too. Would you ever get a 7.3 or 6.0? Thought about it. 7.3s, don't know much about them. 6.0s, know a whole lot more, but money pits. They're awesome though. Low key savage. Oh, what do you do for a living? Like I said, put lift kits on, and yeah. Davian, are you coming to Chicago? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Hey big guy, are you gonna squat the truck? You should and you should do a blow-through sub enclosure. Now, if you're talking about squatting my truck, no, I'm going taller with it. You probably said this before, but why'd you go with Ram opposed to Ford or Chevy? Value for your money, and motor, easy to work on, and I just compared to Chevy and Ford, the Power Strokes and Duramaxes, they just sound loose. Cummins just is all, it's just there for me, especially the interiors, hands down. And like I said, value for your money. Why do you always say slash? Because there's no physical way to, like, in a conversation to, like, give you two options, just like this or that. It's like you just say slash. B. Taylor, what did you drive? Oh, what vehicle did you drive that was first? That was a stick. What vehicle did you first drive that was a stick? 07 Wrangler. That thing was awesome. That's what makes me want another one. Baron, have you ever thought about putting stacks in your truck? I put some on my 06 SoFlo diesel. Thought about this truck. Not sure. My 5.9 was obnoxiously loud with that stack there. Oh, another one. Will you ever put stacks in your truck? Just like the same thing. Do you like your job? Yes. CRV mods. When are the LED coming? I think you should get projector headlights. You gotta do a lot of ballasts and diodes and stuff to run the projectors on these trucks. And as soon as you start converting things, I just don't like dealing with that. So that's why I have just the standard lights. Black view front and rear dash, so you have proof and protection. You have it. Yes, I got a dash camera. I actually still need to plug it back in because I tinted my visor. What's your next truck, or what's your next build truck? Next truck, I mean, it might, like I said, it might be a 1500, 2500 Ram. Don't know. I also want to do like a 1500 Chevy. Next build, I said it could be a Jeep, could be a Hellcat. I don't know. I'm kind of figuring out on the way here. Favorite and most difficult mod? Definitely the EGR. That was a process to get all that stuff out. But once you're done, you're like, that wasn't so hard. So I'd say that. Would you do a full air ride lift kit? No. I'll have to go through another video of why I don't like air ride. MPG on my truck. 11 to 12 all city, mix it up, about 14, 15 all highway. You can get 17 in the winter. I don't know about the summer after these new tunes. Eduardo, I'm gonna say Quanto something. Quanto, how much was the Dodge? I don't know. I wish my girlfriend was here, she could translate this, but looks like you're a number one fan from Brazil, but hey man, what's up? Gastro. Miles? Maybe miles? 10,000. I'm just guessing. Sorry, I wish my girlfriend was here. She could easily translate that for me. How's the manual for a daily? Easy. I mean, how's the manual for a daily? Awesome. I got no problems. I get that question a lot. Like, you want a manual truck, but dailing it, is it hard? Not at all. Even in traffic, it's like, it's nothing. I don't. Even stop and go traffic, it's not bad at all. How's the truck doing? Wonderful. 740 Rick, do you regret any decisions on the truck or the build? Not that I could say yet. How much money do you have invested in your truck? Sticker price and, like I said, 7 grand about earlier. How much will the Daytona build cost? I said a lot. Like I said, all you gotta do is Google 26 by 14 forged wheels and a max altitude lift kit. If you have a degree in anything, I have a degree in being awesome. Would you drive a Duramax or a Power Stroke? Why or why not? Would I? Yes. Would I own? I'd own a Duramax. Why not for the Power Stroke? Don't like Fords, certain reasons, but Duramaxes and Power Strokes, the engines, the way they fire, they just sound loose. I don't know, but if I did have to pick one, definitely a Duramax all day long. Those things are sick. Where's the Rescue Green Metallic? As I said, that was probably the Jeep build I was looking at. I was looking at one the other day, but I didn't want to spend 10 grand. But still considering it though. That color is awesome. Well, 40th, how's the truck? Driving with that tune, any major difference? Yes, total major difference, especially with the pedal commander and the low boost fueling tune. Awesome. Did you sell your DPF or keep it? I have a full graveyard of stock parts. Will, 40th, what type of, oh, another one. What type of tires are you using and how are they holding up? Toyo MTs, they, 6,000 miles on them, still look brand new. and they're quiet, so it's awesome. Jude, what kind of Jeep do you plan on getting, like year and style? A JK probably. The new JLs are just too expensive right now for what I want to do with it, so I don't really want to ruin a new Jeep when I could buy an older one and just not like beat it up, but literally off-road and do whatever with it. What's mods are you looking forward to? Honestly, the max altitude lift kit. I really want to see how full coilovers ride. When's the new build gonna start? Hopefully soon, especially with those flares. I guess this weekend, but like I said, it's gonna be a slow process. We're gonna get it done, but the lift and the wheels are custom, so you just gotta wait for them to come in. Are you into ATVs? Yes, I am. Me and my buddies used to ride them all the time. Zach, what other vehicles are you planning on buying in the near future? Jeep, Hellcat, maybe another truck. Depends on what order that happens, but like I said, 2019 is gonna be awesome. Mike, how do you feel about 1500s? Awesome, no problem. If you got one, mod one. Do it up. Do it up, baby. Slater 98, where do you get a good light bar for the front bumper? So I got a Rough Country Black Series on there. Quality light bar, quality harness, everything you need to go and set up. I want to start my own YouTube channel about trucks. Do you have any tips? It's a lot of work, a lot of time, and like I said, it's not easy. It's not going to happen overnight. I was literally just looking, and I scroll back, and 8 months ago I had 30,000 subscribers, or I had 20,000 subscribers 8 months ago. So like I said, it's from 20 to 50 in like almost 3/4 of a year. So it takes a long time to grow, but once you do grow, you grow faster. So that's how that works. But yeah, just you gotta work at it and be dedicated, and do it for a purpose. Some people try to do it because they see money numbers, and let me tell you, until you're like big, you're not gonna be making crazy money like you see these people do. What made you choose the Cummins platform over the Duramax or Power Joke? Like I said, the sound, the workability of the engine. You open the engine bay of a Duramax or Power Stroke, it's a big cluster. Cummins, pretty straightforward. Everything you need to do is right there. Do you plan on changing the truck after Daytona? No, not for a while. I'll obviously add things, but I won't remove things for a while. You come into Sheed, if that's how you say it, in Terre Haute, Indiana. I do plan on doing that. I believe that's in the fall, so I do plan on that. How tall will you lift it? It should be about, I'll probably have it set at about 11 or 12 inches. What do you think about the new GMC Sierra HD? Honestly, I think it looks sharp. It looks awesome. What are you doing with the truck after Daytona? Gonna daily it. Keeper. How much did the build cost so far? I said about 7. What do you get for gas mileage? Like I said, city 11-12. We're gonna come down to Cincinnati. I might actually. It's not that far. I go down there often. Girlfriend's down there, so it's not that long of a trip. How long is your track? I think you mean truck. It's pretty. I mean, it's decently long. I feel it extends past the normal parking space. What are your opinions on Kelderman Air Ride? I have to do a whole video on that. Just not a fan of Air Ride. There's too many things to go wrong. Custom headlights, possibly. I did email a few companies looking into that. I don't know if I want to color match them or not. Lance, would you ever do a truck meet or a meet and greet? Of course, like I said, spring, that's for sure. Were you putting purple lights on your truck? White lights. Would you ever get a Duramax or Power Stroke? The thing is, I would definitely buy a Duramax, but I know more about the older Power Strokes because my buddy had so many of them. Cab lights, like I said, there's also a lot of useful numbers and part numbers on this paper. Landry, when you go with the bigger lift, what size will you go with the exhaust tip? I might bump it from a 6 to a 7. 8 is a little obnoxious, but 7 might be like perfect. Subscriber meetup soon, I hope. I honestly hope. Are you planning on putting train horns on the truck? Possibly. I honestly just started looking at that today because the video I posted yesterday, I was like, the spare tire is kind of useless. You ever gonna do fan meetups? Not counting Daytona and stuff. Yes, I will. Like I said, springtime. And all the meets I go to, come out, hang out, have a good time. How much money you spent on the truck? It says $7 grand in the build so far. Why specifically at Cummins? Much love from the Chevy gang. What's up? Like I said, just the power, the feel, the interior, the value for your money. That's why. Any air fuel mods in the forecast? Yes. Like I said, intercooler, boost tubes, intake horn, fuel system, stuff like that. Do plan on doing that. Why would you get a lime green truck, and why did you get a Cummins? The Cummins, same reason as I said this whole video, but why in the world would you get a lime green? Lime green because it's different. Everyone does the same colors, so I'm kind of getting sick of it. And at the same time, like I said, I've said this for the longest time since I got the truck. Bright colors are definitely going to be coming back very soon here, so just stay tuned. Do you think the new air suspensions will last as long as the ones on the older Rams? Yeah, I heard there was some air suspension issues on the older Rams. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan of air suspension. So, what do I do for a living? Aftermarket lift kits. Oakley here. How much was your truck when you got it? $52,000. Do you regret getting rid of your first Cummins? Yes, of course. That thing was awesome. Built 48 RFE, everything. Lift, wheels, tires. It was awesome. After seeing the new trucks, do you wish you held off on getting yours? No, because like I said, it'll probably be another year. First of all, it'll be like 6 months before they land, and on top of that, you gotta wait for companies to come out with parts, new tunes, new everything. It'll be probably about a year before you start seeing them actually modded. So I'd be just waiting around. So no, I'm happy with mine. I love mine. I love the color, all that. Why green? Not hating on it, but just curious. Different, like I said, everyone's got black, white, silver. You park in a parking lot. Next time you're in a parking lot, just look. Black, white, silver, all day long. So when you park your green truck there, people are like, what is that? And that's honestly awesome. And I love the color. Why did you decide to make a SEMA show truck? Because I'm showing you guys normal lift, and I'm showing you guys extensive lift. Showing you that me, myself, can build it and will do it, and you guys can do anything you want to. It's just a matter of, you know, determination and mindset. Headlights, taillights in the works, possibly. Kind of working on custom, I don't know yet. Our Toyota tires, probably some of the quietest mud tires. Yes, they're awesome. Would you thought about wrapping the pillars between the front and the back window black? I just tore that stuff off. Hey boss, can you go over how you're going to mount your switches in your truck? I don't know if you haven't seen them yet, but I got them down in, you know, underneath my headlight switch. I got that plastic, and I'm gonna put all the switches there. There, I got push button green LEDs. Tire build cost $7,000. Do you find the fuel tank too small? No, not at all. I mean, 30 gallons. There's a lot of fuel to run through. Color match the mirrors. Everyone asked me that. I probably will. I gotta paint my flares first. See how much paint is left. When are you gonna paint your mirrors? There's your answer. Cole, I want to do a few things in my Ram 1500, like the emblems. Were they really that hard? Yeah, get a stripe off wheel and a heat gun, heat them off, and stripe off wheel to the little residue left to make your life so much easier. Dirty hands, clean money. What part of Ohio are you from? I'm from the Columbus area, also Columbus. In the rendering, I saw black axles and other parts. Axles are not getting powder coated, mainly because I kind of like the offset of the color, but I also, and full powder coated axles, it's too much to take care of, and I still want to be able to daily the truck. What do you think about squatted trucks? Awesome. I definitely own one as a build. You ever own a slam truck? Have I ever owned one? No. Will I? I would. First or second gen? Why your favorite second gen? Just love the way they look, love the way they sound. How would you recommend starting a YouTube channel? How to grow one? Like I said, start no matter what no matter what you I guess, want us to do your YouTube channel on, go with it. Go for it. You'll find so many other people just like you. So I said, if you like barbecuing and you want to make a barbecue YouTube channel, you'll find so many people who also like that too. Or if you want to do trucks, you find a lot of people who do trucks. But like I said, just know that it takes a lot of time, effort, and dedication. You can't just, you know, throw it up there. If you want to, you know, build an audience, you need to stick with it. And like I said, this has probably been a year and a half of work, and you can see I've uploaded 200 or 150 some videos. Like it's a lot. But yeah, man, just go with it. You just get it done, and you just stay with it. And you know, like I said, year and a half later, you'll see the results you want. And the problem with that is, once you see the results you want more results, and it's an endless cycle. How/when did you get into the truck automotive world? When I was 16, I said I wanted a truck, and from then on, modded it. Like I said, I had enough money to buy the mods for the truck, but not enough money for people to put them on. So I did it myself, and from then on out, it's awesome. Skinny Bones, amazing build. Love the lime green. Was just running. If you change the headlights, like I said, working on that. Bennett, have you ever considered adding cab lights? Yes. Dawson, would you ever trade for a Duramax? No, I would never trade that truck for a Duramax. Would I buy a Duramax? Yes. Do a meetup? Yes. Like I said, springtime. Yeah, Austin, when am I gonna replace my rear interior light? Yeah, I need to do that. Somebody put a part number in the comments below so I can order one up. When are you going to go mudding? Never. Not in that truck, let me tell you that. Joe, 3rd gen 5.9 or 4th gen Cummins. I love my 5.9, but I also love the 6.7. I kind of like the 6.7. There's more, I don't know, it's a different feel. There's more pep to the 6.7. When you get, everyone loves cab lights. Probably soon. Would you be down to do a 1st gen or 2nd gen street truck? Race trucks don't do it for me, but I would definitely build one of those trucks. Why do you think Ford is better? Oh, why do people think Ford is better? Cummins fan. I think it's just, you know, growing up and they see the commercials. There's all built Ford, tough, American made, all this stuff. I think that's, people get it in their head that Ford is on top, and that's how it happens. Because that's how I was. That's how I ended up in a Ford to start, and then from then on out, never again. But they said that's how I think it is. I think people mentally are like, this is America, you need a Ford. You need a Ford to be like real, and I think that's where it comes from, because that's how I was. I was like, oh yeah, Ford for sure. And then owning a Ram, night and day. Ram, never own a Ford again. Buy a 5.9 as a new build, possibly. I do miss my 5.9. Will you put 373s in the truck? Probably will run 410s, 433s, or 456s. Not sure yet, haven't decided. Where'd you get the lift kit from? You can just order it online. And how can you get the same one? Zone 6.5-inch lift for Ram 2500. Order her up. You're going to be getting a custom interior done for Daytona. Custom interior, I don't know. I honestly like cloth. Leather is not too hot in the summer, too cold in the winter, and you can't feel your heated seats through it. Buy my first truck. Any tips? Research. No, every truck, every year, no matter if it's a Duramax, Power Stroke, Cummins, whatever it is, each year, each model, each generation has different things that have known to go wrong, will go wrong. Stuff you just know you're gonna have to replace. So research is number one. Favorite thing about the Cummins? I mean everything. That's simple enough. Everything. Will you donate me wheels? These wheels, no. My buddy is buying them. But in the future, I may do some wheel giveaways for you guys for sure. Timothy Hunt, darker tint for the build. It's already at 5%. Way too dark. What is the mod you most excited for? Coilover conversion. Lift kit for sure. Why did you choose drive a car and a truck? The car is actually it was first hand. It's actually, I got the car because I didn't know what I wanted, because I had a Jeep before that. and I bought this truck, and then I still have the car, so that's why I have that. Ideally, that car. I mean, I love that Jetta. Love that thing. Hardest mod for your truck. Did that come up again? But EGR. Does your dual steering stabilizers actually work? Yep, on the highway. Let go of the wheel. It does just fine. Hits bumps. Tracks straight. It's great. Bullet antenna. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really like the bullet antennas. Have you given your truck a name? 6-7 line, baby. What do you do for a job? Lift kits, aftermarket. Pillar pod gauges on your truck? Probably not, because I need that handle to get into it. That's a problem. That's why I haven't done gauges. Will you do forged wheels? Yes, my new wheels will be forged. Do you tow with your truck? Will you ever tow with your truck? Yep. Give me a trailer. I'll pull it all day long. I got no problem with that. I just don't have a trailer to readily pull. Someone that loves, what are you saying, an argument that someone loves gassers and hates diesels? Power, torque, modability, reliability, stuff like that. There's a million reasons why diesels are better. Mine completely made up on purple, yes. Where'd you get the black dot decals? Dealership. Go to the parts department, they'll hook you up with the black emblems. Anything in the interior? Love your videos, by the way. Muhammad from Philly. Maybe. Like I said, I love cloth. Leather. Too many things with leather. Like I said, hot in the summer, cold in the winter. Can't feel your heated seats through them. Why do you love tint so much? I just love the fact that people can't see in, and when I carry tools and stuff in the back seat, it's just kind of no one's business to even see in. I mean, now the truck's so tall, it really doesn't matter, but you get the point. How'd you get the truck? With ordering it from the factory. It's a fully loaded Bighorn. Yeah. Like I said, I would order this truck the exact same way from the factory, but it just so happened that a dealership in Indiana ordered the truck like this, with the luxury dash, the 8.4-inch U-Connect, electronic 4x4. I would have added the cab lights from the factory, but obviously those weren't done. Fifth wheel prep, Bighorn, Hills green, all of that. It was just set up perfectly, so that's why I went with that. I just got lucky. As simple as that. Color match your mirrors if I have enough paint. Favorite truck is or will be, like I said, coilover conversion. Do for a living, lift kits. Ever gonna put on rock lights? Those are coming. 15-year-old who wants one of these trucks. First mod to do is save your money and, you know, make sure you can pay for the fuel, because that's what I did. I had my 06 and I put so much money into lift, wheels, and tires, and I was putting 40 bucks in at a time, and I mean, I was eating through it fast. So I was like, hey, do you want to drive today? So you gotta make sure you make sure you can drive it before you can put mods into it. But if you're gonna start modding it, honestly, lift, wheels, and tires is simple enough. Sound system, I've got 2 JL subs in my Jetta. I don't know if I want to move them to my truck or not, because whatever I get after the Jetta, I don't know which one I'll drive more. So that's what we got to figure out, and then I'll move the subs to that. One mod at a time for Daytona, or all at once? It's going to be one mod at a time. So I mean, you'll see rock lights go in, you'll see cab lights go on, you'll see all this stuff come together, but it won't be the same day, because that's way too much work. It'll be over the course from now till June, but the lift, wheels, and tires will all get done fairly quick. Daily when you build it bigger, of course, for sure. That's why I'm building it the way I'm building it, so it can be a daily. How much will the new Daytona build cost? Like I said, a lot. Playing in the snow or mud. If I had to choose, ideally I like playing in the mud more, but playing in the snow for like cleanability reasons. How much you spend on all the parts? About seven grand. Would you sell the truck? Not anytime soon. What's it like owning a Cummins? It's awesome. Like I said, best experience ever. I know that the people who own Cummins know exactly what I'm talking about. The people who don't and hate on Cummins, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But once you own one, just awesome. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? Also, how long have you been doing it? If you actually look at my channel, I've been uploading videos since like 2008, here and there. But I started the YouTube channel I do now because I wanted to. I was looking for videos that I wanted to see, like this thing on the clutch and this lift kit I put on. There's like no videos out there on a Zone 6.5-inch lift, and the video I put out there now has like 100,000 views. Because like I said, that's the video I was looking for, and the stuff is just not out there. So that's why I started to give other people, you know, help where I needed it along the way. Why do you like driving? It's just awesome, especially in the summertime, windows down, cruising, music up. That'd be awesome. Would you consider a drop build? For sure. I actually might do that. I say just for fun, but like just for fun. Will you add fender flares? Yep, you just saw in the video I picked them up today. Love the color. Thank you, Rodeo. I have no question, but your truck is my dream truck from a GMC Maniac. I like that. I like how I could change people's opinions. Walker, gonna grab some wings when I come through next month. Of course, just hit me up. Will you upgrade your turbo? Possibly will. Will you ever buy 12 valve project truck? And will you buy beater Cummins? I don't know about a beater Cummins, but I might buy a 12 valve. Not a question, but can't dodge it, ram it. You got it. When are you gonna follow me? But good advice for starting a YouTube channel. Like I said, depending on what you want to start it on, if you want to do trucks or you want to do this, that, and the other, just start and get out there. And as you post more and more videos, your content will get better, and you'll learn new things and do different things in different ways, and you'll learn all the ins and outs. But you just got to start and stick with it. What do I do for a living? Lift kits. Thoughts on the new Jeep Gladiator? Sick. Freaking sick, man. I'm going to check it out tomorrow, actually, so that will be awesome. Is it worth it to lift a 2-wheel drive truck? Of course. 2 or 4-wheel drive. Half the time, like, my truck has seen 4-wheel drive maybe 4 times, and that's just because it was snowing out. So 2-wheel drive is just fine. What are your thoughts on Fury MT tires for everyday driving? The ones I've driven on have been quiet and awesome, so I'm putting them on my new build, mainly because the that's one of the only companies that offers the size that I want. But yeah, this should be just fine. Are you gonna do grill lights? I don't know about grill lights. Where'd you buy the paint? Like I said, just find a store or place that will sell PPG paints and give them your code, and they'll hook it up for you. Second gen swap, possibly. Maybe just a drop-in turbo. Second gen swap for what I'm trying to build is a little excessive. Chevy or Ford? Chevy all day long. Within your trucks, what YouTuber's truck is your favorite? Man, like I said, D-Max Rhino's got a sweet truck. Street Speed obviously has one of the OG trucks on YouTube. D-Max Rhino, Street Speed. Who else? Dirty Max Jack has a sweet truck. Who else? Dippin' Diesel, he was one of the first Cummins people I watched on YouTube. His truck's sweet. There's a lot of trucks on YouTube that are just awesome. If you can name a person, I've definitely seen their content for sure. If you were to take out another project vehicle other than a Jeep, what would it be? Hellcat, Ram 25 or 1500, another one. What do you do with old parts? Have an old parts graveyard, like I said, keep them all. Put leather in it? Maybe. When I get a diesel, well, you could say we go some mudding. Yeah, once I get a Jeep, I'll mud my Jeep, you mud your truck. Thought about buying a Duramax? Yes, I have. I would totally buy the Duramax. How's the Jetta doing after you put premium in it, and is it running better? And how's the fuel economy? I mean, it does run better. Turbo vehicles will run better on premium fuel. Fuel economy, it did a little better, but nothing that's like, oh, it doesn't constitute the price difference. Why haven't you debadged the truck? If you look a long time ago, I did technically debadge it, and then I rebadged it. I put the new badges on. Would you ever think about custom interior like D-Max Rhino? Like I said, I would. I just not a fan of leather. I just like my cloth. It's soft and just exactly what I want. If I could have a custom cloth interior, I could do that. 5'9" or 6'7", definitely. I love my 5'9", but I do like the 6'7". Upgrading the turbo soon. If so, which kind? Like I said, I think Fleece makes a drop-in turbo that keeps my exhaust brakes, so that's what I kind of got my eyes set on now. Let me buy your truck. Sure, $200,000. Why haven't you put your taillights in from RBP? I had one of the only sets in the country pre-release, and they need to do some research and development on them, so I sent them back for them to handle whatever they need to do with them. That's why. What kind of power are you shooting to make out of the Cummins? 500 to 600 maybe. Nothing crazy. Is it worth doing a DPF delete, or would you better do everything at once? I mean, you could do one and then the other, but you could do everything at once too. It's not that much more of a cost by adding the EGR kit on. Any plans on getting side steps? Yes, the RBP power boards. Put those on. Original Gale, were you able to see the, how were you able to see the engine temp like you did in your last video? Everyone asked me this question. It's the Auto Agent app through the EZ-Link tuning. Like I said, everything's on your phone, which is awesome. Your tunes are on your phone, your gauges are on your phone, connection with your technician is on your phone. EZ-Link is amazing. Everyone's asking about the inside. Like I said, leather, I mean, leather is easy. I don't know if I like it enough to do it. When can I have a shout out on your YouTube channel? I would be my dream. There you go. There's your few seconds of fame there. Sauce. Does that say Sauce Armando? There's your shout out. How much did it cost to build your truck? Like I said, about $7 grand now. The next build's gonna be a lot more. Dog named Teddy. Did you get your for your job? Did you get any education for mechanic? None at all. Like I said, self-taught, and like I said, nowadays skill is gonna start becoming a lot more important than that little college degree. Black Betty interior mods. Everyone wants the interior done, and everyone wants cab lights. I might have to do the interior at this point. What turned you away from Duramax or Power Stroke? Was it just the interior? Interior was a big thing. Power Stroke, there was no good motors. When I bought my 06 Power Stroke, I mean, there was no, you had the 6.0. That was the era of like the 6.0. So that obviously wasn't a motor I wanted to buy. So it was either Duramax or a Cummins, and I just like the sound of the Cummins, the easeability of working on the Cummins, stuff like that. And since then, definitely a Cummins guy. That's exactly why. I picked Cummins. And the last question, which seems to be about 45 minutes later of answering questions and talking. First or second gen Dodge? Second gen, love the body. Moderate lift, 35, some wide wheels. Ideal look. I'll definitely have to pick one of those up sometime, for sure. But wow, that was a lot of questions. You guys honestly killed it. I appreciate you guys asking questions, and yeah, I might do another one of those in the future. However, for being the first one, I tried to answer every one that I could. I did cut it off because like I said, that was a lot of questions. You can see how long this video is. So yeah, guys, that's exactly what it is, and I hope if you asked a question, you saw your question on the screen and I answered it for you. Yeah, so I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching. I got obviously got the flares now. I got big things coming for the truck, obviously the lift and stuff. However, like I got the flares. A few of you guys mentioned some things in that Q&A that I did run some numbers on, pull some parts, stuff at the dealership today. So I'll get those coming as well. And like I said, the whole look of this truck is going to change. Going to change here very soon. So it's gonna be awesome. Between now and June, this truck's gonna be obviously it's actually probably gonna be between now and like February, March-ish. This whole truck is gonna change and it's gonna be awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. I'm looking at us now. We're at 51,425 subscribers. I just want to say thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for tuning in as always. And thank you guys all for the support. And yeah, Big things coming, guys. I will see you guys again. Hopefully I'll be back in time to edit that video, but if all goes as well, see you guys again tomorrow. If not, I will definitely see you early Saturday. See you guys.